You can use EasyWebinar as the backbone to your business. Did you know that webinars could be used in every phase of the sales cycle? From lead generation, customer acquisition, online selling, and even customer onboarding. EasyWebinar is truly the best kept secret of many of the top experts and influencers in online marketing today. We are a live stream technology with an amazing sales funnel builder. We have scalable sales and marketing automation with social media syndication, CRM platform integration, and a full analytics customer engagement tool. Everything is built into one great platform. EasyWebinar is a full solution marketing system that leverages engagement and automation, all using the power of webinars. So now the only question that's left is, are you ready to take a look inside of EasyWebinar? Let's go. So here we are inside of EasyWebinar's dashboard, and right away you can see that there are a couple different things that we can do. We can create a live webinar, an automated webinar, upload our presentation material, check our recordings, schedule an event, check our account settings, all kinds of different things. But I tell you what, let's just jump into the machine and go live, test with the demo, and show you what it looks like inside. So now we're inside of the live engine of EasyWebinar. We're actually broadcasting live. There's nobody here right now because I just hit the live button and didn't tell anybody, but we are actually live inside of EasyWebinar, and this is what the room looks like from the admin perspective. So right away at the top, you can see we have recording, so we can definitely send replays to our customers. We can simulcast our broadcast to Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or even both. We can check our internet connection, check our mic, check our camera. We have presentation options. I can share my screen where I can share an entire screen, an application window, or a browser tab. I can do a Slideshare program like PowerPoint or Keynote, which I'll show you that in just a moment. Or I can even share a video inside of the live room. Let's go look at the share a presentation. And I'm going to pull up this demo PowerPoint here. All right. So this is what happens when we share a Slideshare presentation. We've got our slides above, and you can see how my image stays there because I have my camera on and it just drops down so people can still see me. If I choose to, I can always go up and turn my camera off like that, but I don't want to today. I want you to see my face, right? So you know that it really is me talking, and I can advance through my slides. We can talk about different things with EasyWebinar and show you that, and it's pretty amazing. And then I can come over here and I can say stop sharing, go back to my camera, I can go back to my slides, I can go back to a video, bump back and forth and do whatever I want to. But this is the live experience room. On the right side, we have our chat, our participants, and our offer. So if we had participants in here, we could see them, a list of other participants, and be communicating with them. In the chat, we can sit down here and type a message in, and then this is where you're going to deploy your offers and make sure that people buy your amazing things, right? But this is it. So you can present, you can share, you can have a camera, you can have multiple angle cameras, you can invite people, simulcast Facebook Live, YouTube Live, you can record your events, and then when we're done, of course, we're going to end it. We're going to end it right now because I want to take you back to the dashboard and show you our amazing page builder system. So here we are inside of EasyWebinar. This is where the magic happens. This is the sales funnel magic of EasyWebinar. I am looking at all of the funnel pages I will ever need to produce a webinar. I've got registration page, thank you page, the webinar page, replay. I have event notifications for before and after the event. I can integrate with my CRM if I want to. I have advanced options to put Facebook pixels and Google codes and all kinds of different things on here. But everything you need to run a webinar is right here on this page. And the absolute magic of EasyWebinar resides right here in this button. So I can switch any webinar between live and automated just by toggling this back and forth. I can do a webinar live a few times, and then when I'm ready to take that webinar automated, I can hit that button and then show the replay of the last webinar that I did as the automated webinar. This is the magic of EasyWebinar, and you will not find this in any other platform out there. Now let's take a look at the scheduling options with EasyWebinar. Not going to go into all of them because there are many, many rich, deep scheduling options, but I can have a webinar be a one-time event or a recurring event. And if it's a recurring event, I have options of showing it every day, specific dates, and I can add more sessions, or specific days in the week, and I can add more times, remove times. We also have the just-in-time option, and I can show it immediately when somebody registers. Let's take a look at some of the page builders here. So I have the registration page and my webinar headline, my sub-headline. I can add a video or an image inside of my registration page. Of course, I can have a place here for the URL for the video. I've got an event description here where I can literally put anything I want to. This is a WYSIWYG editor that I can have any font, any size. I can embed an image, I can embed a video, text linking, whatever I want to do here on the registration page as far as my description and bullet points and different things that are happening. We have a ton of advanced settings, from CSS programming to adding a logo in there. We can add in presenter information as far as their bio so that can be seen as well. We've got the GDPR if you happen to live in any of the EU countries. And now we can even actually add custom fields if you happen to have one of our pro or enterprise level options. Our thank you page is pretty much kind of the same way, as far as you can have an image or a video. The description editor is exactly the same. It's a WYSIWYG editor where we give you free reign to be able to program in anything you want to do. And if you have customization options that need to be done, those can be performed here. We have social share incentives for bumping up your registration by allowing people to post on Facebook and Twitter. The event page, again, very simple, very easy. All of our customization options are exactly the same, so between the pages you won't get lost. We have the WYSIWYG editor in here as well. We have the place to put the offers, and you can add in as many different offers as you want. Select your button, add to cart, buy now, or even customize your own button. Put the URL where you want to send people to buy. We have chat settings where you can choose what type of chat options you're going to do, and again, our amazing theme customizations too. Replay page, event notifications where we have all the before emails reminding people to show up, all the after emails reminding people to watch the replay. We can even integrate with your favorite autoresponder, Aweber, ActiveCampaign, Constant Contact, GetResponse, iContact, MailChimp, OtterPoint, Infusionsoft, Drip, Convertkit, and a custom code for all the other CRM platforms out there that aren't listed above. We even have Zapier integration, so if your CRM or email program happens to be one of those that is also listed with Zapier, this opens up EasyWebinar to the world, where now we can connect not just with the ones we've pre-programmed in, but through Zapier, we can connect with hundreds of other applications that are out there. Our advanced options allow you to integrate with Facebook Pixels, Google Pixels. You can change your SEO settings as far as your title tags and keywords. You can rename your URLs and set up your social media tag settings as well. You can see right here by looking at your screen that we have integrated everything into EasyWebinar, so there is not a single other application you need to purchase. We take care of everything from setting up your pages to getting people to the event, to allowing them to come back and watch a replay, to sending them notifications and reminding them to show up and reminding them to watch the replay, and even some advanced settings for people that love outside applications. EasyWebinar is the one-stop shop for both live or automated webinars in technology today. Let's take a look at some live registration pages that are in use right now. So here's a page that Casey Zeman created for the webinar, Learn the 6 Steps to a High Converting Sales Webinar. You see we've got our widget button right here. which pulls up the times and allows you to register your name and email. We also have this page here. Again, same thing. Here we go. Times, name, email, register for the event. Matter of fact, I've already registered for this one. Here's the thank you page for that. It's running right now, so we're going to jump in the room, but here is the conversion page for this webinar here. You can put a video or an image on these pages. We're going to enter the room and just see how the webinar is going. You can see here that I have a chat box already set up in the corner here. We've got the offer button that just popped up and appeared. You can ask questions for the webinar. This is an automated webinar setup. And listen to it for a moment.
With those platforms, not through Zapier, but then we have all those other ones, additional ones through Zapier now, and it's pretty cool stuff.
All right, so let's take a look at some of the ones that our customers have made. So this is Convertkit using our widget. Signing up right there. Start watching. This is a couple. Here's a few other customers that are using our page and some registration pages. Some awesome buttons that people have created using our widget. So you can see that setting up a high quality registration page using EasyWebinar can be easily done.
And I still remember the day that I came home and I saw Eric sitting on the couch watching Casey's videos from his video funnel. And he said, I think I want to invest in EasyWebinar. This seems like a great idea. We can automate our webinars. And I remember looking at him and saying, are you serious? I had no idea what it was going to do for our lives, but it has completely transformed our business, where now instead of having to do live webinars all the time, now we're able to put together a quality automated webinar that can allow people to view it on their own time. We can interact. It's just amazing to see what's become of it.
Love about EasyWebinar, and in fact, I don't know if I met, Casey and I had coffee just a couple of days ago in an area of Los Angeles. I don't know if you remember I mentioned this to you, but I'll give it last weekend, for example. Yeah. Literally last weekend, I thought I'm just going to turn on EasyWebinar for the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I emailed my list on the Thursday saying I'm just going to do something this weekend only. And talking to results, I made $4,000 a day on the Friday, the Saturday, and Sunday simply by one email to my list about this thing I was doing at the weekend. So that's an extra 12 grand just for one email.
Just for turning it on.
And that's being super conservative. When I have a new webinar, I always hesitate saying this because I hope it doesn't sound ostentatious, but I'll easily make 5 figures a day emailing my list about a new webinar that I'm doing.
Wow.
So the results, I think, are tremendous. And I often, when I see Casey, I'll say, thank you so much for creating this software.
The first webinar made, Casey, now it's up to like $14,000.
I have to tell you, we brag about your tool over and over again in my webinar course. It's like the recommended tool. So I'm so glad to be a part of this and get to share all my tips and secrets to webinar.
To continually do a webinar and continue earning from that is powerful.
So in the last 10 days, and what I love is how trackable this is, we've done 14 sales directly on the EasyWebinar platform. So that means they went from that streaming webinar and made a purchase of Podcaster's Paradise, which resulted in over $16,000 of revenue.
It felt like a missing link to me. Like, why wasn't I selling and using webinars and the power of video to actually connect with my audience while actually selling them a product?
Each and every day, auto webinars are a very big part of both those businesses. And across those two businesses, automated webinars probably bring in at least 15 to 20,000 in sales a day across those two brands combined. So very big, revenue generator for us. Yeah, we're using EasyWebinar for all of those.
For all those?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not always like that. Things are really firing right now. So don't think that's like for the last 5 years that's been the case. I mean, there's ups and downs.
Otherwise, you'd have 20 lamps behind you, right?
Exactly. I'm a lamp hoarder.
That's why I like working with you, Casey, because I trust you. Yeah. I'm putting a lot on the line doing automated webinars and putting a lot of faith in the software, between my business, my employees, my family, all the stuff we have.
Yeah.
And to me, it's got to be a guy I trust and you, my friend, are the goods. And it's such a great business model. You get to write, you get to engage, you get to do videos, you get to do the automated webinars, the conversion's happening by itself. You're building a community, you're selling products. Between that and you wrap it up with a sequence and a model that works and converts, like an automated webinar using EasyWebinar. Hell!
It's good when the mic distorts too when you say it. That's actually.
You like that when I just get it? I get really excited. But you get that. That's the magic.